Hi, welcome to Forex in 4. I'm Mike Conlon for FXEDU, and in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you the highlights of where the action is in today's Forex market. So let's get started.
Good morning. Today is Monday, March 29th, 2010. This morning we're talking about money never sleeps. You probably saw the movie Wall Street. If you haven't, I highly recommend. But the main character, Gordon Gekko, says to Bud Fox, "Money never sleeps, Bud." And this couldn't be more true than in the Forex market. A lot of times what you have is you have all these countries and their currencies, which all are little pieces to this big giant global puzzle. And when we talk about economic growth and recovery, the biggest piece in that puzzle obviously is here in the U.S. And this week is non-farm payrolls. And now if you've been reading this blog for a while, you know that NFP is the granddaddy of all the numbers here. This is one of the biggest Forex market movers when this number comes out. So the market's sort of positioning itself ahead of this number this week to see what's happening. Now what's going to be interesting about this week is that due to the Easter holiday and Passover, this is Good Friday, so the actual stock market is closed here in the U.S. So could see some volatility this week as traders try and position themselves for the long weekend going into the holidays. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But this morning we're seeing some risk taking. You got the Aussies higher. You can see here against real quick. We'll just look higher against the dollar. That's carry trades going on. You've got people looking to take some risk in the market. There's some money on the sidelines. Same thing with the Kiwi. Kiwi's falling right in line. It's also up higher. We're looking here at 4-hour charts, just by the way. So you can see the Kiwi's been higher as well. So some risk taken out there. Not much news coming out of Aussie or New Zealand or Canada for that matter. Let's take a quick look at the dollar loonie here. Dollar loonie. There's no real news for Canada, as I was saying. So look for the loonie to move on oil this week, as well as this non-farm payrolls report. Now, looks like we're back in a little bit of an uptrend here for the loonie, which, if you're looking at the chart, dollar down means loonie up. So a lot of people wonder if this could be the week that we see dollar loonie parity if this non-farm payrolls report comes out better than expected. Now, the thing about non-farm payrolls report this week is that it has been a negative expectation for the past I don't know how many months, and this is the first month where they're actually expecting a gain. So this is a very pivotal non-farm payrolls report this week, so we're going to have to see what happens. In the meantime, Euro, let's take a quick peek at the Euro here. I'm going to look at it, let's look at it on a 5-minute for you real quick. Reached 135 earlier today and sold back off. Now the fundamentals are starting to come back in play for the euro. We talked about the problem with the Greek situation. Well, now they're going to be able to issue their bonds after they had the meeting last week. But they also got a business confidence reading that was the highest that they've seen in roughly 2 years. So that's a good sign for the euro, which could start trading on the fundamentals again. In the UK, the pound is higher this morning, despite the fact that the mortgage approvals came in lower than expected. Now, with the pound being higher, okay, they're talking about this week that they're going to have the elections coming out. The Conservative Party looks like they're gaining traction in the polls, so we're going to see what happens. But they've already committed to, saying if we're elected, we're going to reduce the deficit right away and cut taxes. So we're going to have to see how that happens. And lastly, I just want to take a look at USD versus the Japanese yen here. Let's look at it on the 4-hour chart. All right, we know that with these carry trades going on, the yen being the major funding currency, it's been lower. So it's going to be interesting to see with non-farm payrolls how this happens, whether it's a flight to safety, if the number comes out worse than expected, or if it's game on for carry trades this week. So we could see much higher dollar versus yen here, perhaps up to 94 range. We're at 92.5 right now. So that's what we're looking at this week. There's some economic figures. I think U.S. consumer confidence is coming out, but the granddaddy is going to be on Friday for non-farm payrolls. So watch the volatility going into that figure. Good trading to all.
As always, be sure to check out the written blog at www.fxedu.com to get complete coverage of today's Forex market. If you would like to learn more about how to trade the Forex market from professionals like myself, be sure to check out our affordable Forex trading courses. And if you're already a seasoned professional or aspire to be one, ask us how we can help you achieve your Forex goals. Go to www.fxedu.com to get started today.